I'm on early here, and oh my god, come on. There we go. I'm on a couple minutes early. Come on here to set this up. Let's see if it's right. It tried tricking me again, but it didn't. This is Anna. I'm here for my Friday evening jewelry sale. I don't know if my sound's down. Let me check. It is now. I see I got 2 thumbs up. I don't know if anybody's here. People will pop up eventually, right? Okay, it's Friday evening jewelry sale. I've been starting these at 8 p.m. And I think I'm on. Somebody's here. Hey guys. I don't know what happened to the picture, but I guess it doesn't matter. Here I am. Hey Sarah. Yeah, I feel like I gotta set this up. I'm gonna be standing part of the night with this. I was coming on to set up and it popped me right on, as soon as I got on here, it popped me on and I was trying to set it up, but I think everything's okay. I got my sound down, my lighting's good. Hi Linnea. How's it look? Is it crooked, guys? I don't know. It brought me on before I wanted, but it's pretty bright. This is solid gold. No, I'm joking. No, it's not. I'm gonna be standing part of the night, just so I can do this better. When I get tired, I'll sit down. I'll stand for the first hour or two to go through the pieces that are back there. Hey, Shell. Welcome, everybody. It's my Friday evening jewelry sale. And, I tried out my little, I think it's a Temu tray right there. I decided to try that out today to hold things. And like I said, I'm going to stand up so I'm not in the camera off my head and everything. I could just reach over and grab something. And I could use the stand for a while. Doesn't hurt, right? But welcome in, guys. Thank you for coming. I see Shell here, Sarah, and Linnea. But I have a few thumbs up here. All right, I'm going to get started soon. I'll do giveaways every hour on the hour like I've been doing, if I remember. Doesn't matter how many thumbs up I get. I'm not going to dictate it by that. Do have another necklace over here. It's a little right here. And I have a lot of trays behind me that will have repeats on it. When we get done, I can bring some things out and offer them a little bit cheaper prior to the end of the month sale. If you hear a floor creaking back here, hear that? Yeah, I do better standing sometimes, so I'm going to try it out. I'm in an old house. This is a 100-year-old house, older than 100, and this floor is original wood. I'm stepping on it. You guys can hear me creak probably. But I have all the rings there. Those are all new except for this one. This one, I have a beautiful Charles and Colvard moissanite ring. It's beautiful. It's a couple carats. I don't know exactly how many. Couple Sarda pieces there. That's a Sarda cross with a Sarda Byzantine chain, which is amazing. Some beautiful pearls there and here. I have an Art Deco Germany or Belgium 835. It's Art Deco Carnelian cubes. It's marked 835. It's 835 silver. This is clad in gold. 22 karat gold clad with real rubies. It's nice. Twisted Moon Goddess. Some Victorian pieces. Whitby Jet. The Iris Glasses Art Deco. Hi, White Feather. Yeah, the cross is amazing. It's an amazing piece. It is a retired Sarda piece. And Sarda is considered a luxury brand. It's handmade pieces in Indonesia. Bali Master Silversmiths create the jewelry. It's a beautiful necklace. I also have a chromed upside cabochon and faceted there as well. A little bit of Flower Power perfume bottles. And there's a lot behind me, like I said. But we're going to start off with what's here. There's some Art Deco and some Victorian. There's Whitby Jet and there's Vulcanite. And there are some repeats hanging around. I brought my snakes. My snakes are here. Yeah. Hi, Ben. I brought the snake earrings. I figure I'll try to sell them if somebody wants them. Yeah, the cross is amazing. It has a really, really, really insanely fabulous chain on it as well. It's a Byzantine Sarda chain. It's an amazing. I'll show that. And I'm going to wait a couple minutes in to do that. I'll wait like I don't know, an hour in probably. Maybe. I figure I can get through all of this in like 2 hours, and then I'm going to pull the trays off behind me, and I may do some discounts on some things and play not really quite into the month sale, but I'll pull the necklaces over from over here. The snakes are fantastic as well. I decided I didn't need them, so they're going to be sold. Am I going to be able to reach things without putting my head and everything? God knows I didn't fix myself up. No. Oh my gosh, something under my... Oh my God, Grandma. I'm calling myself Grandma. I got fuzz on me. Okay. Yeah, these are fabulous, aren't they? These are Paris. Clear quartz, rock crystal quartz, amethyst, and beautiful snakes. These are unique. I can't find anything quite like this. The sale I had at the auction was unique, chic, and antique, and I switched it around because I guess I can do it whatever I want, right? I changed it to antique, chic, and unique. These are a unique piece. They're beautiful. I was going to keep them. I decided I'd sell them, because why not? If anybody's interested in them. They do have a price on them. I have some anthill garnet as well. And the iris glass is beautiful. That's Art Deco, I believe. It is Art Deco. I don't have to say I believe it is. The sterling agate is amazing. You see how big that is? All right, so I'm going to get started in a couple minutes. You guys can ask in the order. The only thing I really will probably wait on is this and this and maybe this. I know somebody wants that, and I don't know when they're going to get here. I will be making random questions up, so it'll probably be something ridiculously easy for the giveaway, okay? And I'll pick something off my tray back here. Hey, Antoinette, I have a tray back here with some things on it I can give away. It'll be a brooch or a pair of earrings. I have a few pairs I can give away back here. They're sterling. But Anna's not shopping again until after the end of the month sale. It's a goal that I set. I said we will get rid of as much as I possibly can, and then I'll come on with a bunch of new jewelry next Thursday. My end of the month sale will be on Tuesday. I think I'm coming on at 5 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm going to stay on. I won't have any babies that day. You know, my grandkids, I won't be babysitting, and I won't have Eva unless she decides to stay again. Even if she does, we'll be eating pizza, because I'm going to come on from like 5 until 10 or 11. I will be on a long time. I have, I don't know, I probably 30 trays. I have 3 consignment, for 3 people I'm doing consignment for. They agreed to go into the end of the month sale. And I have a bunch of my own jewelry. I have the abundant consigner, we'll call them, you know, the one where I've gotten a lot of stuff. There's a lot here to offer there as well. So, we have a lot. We have a lot. We're going to have sterling. We're going to have stone. Going to have some costume names on Tuesday. There's a lot of stuff here. And then I'll go out shopping Thursday, wherever I can, and try to get myself some good vintage costume and a lot of stellar sterling. I'm sure I'll get a lot of good sterling with my connects, because I've not been there in 3 weeks, and I think I'm the main buyer at those 2 locations. So I should be able to get a lot. All right, so I can get started whenever you guys want me to. No, what time is it? It's 5 after. You hear me creaking? All right, oh my. I have real seahorse too. And under resin or lucite. Little perfume bottles are cute for the collectors of that. And yeah, start off here, and then we'll go and sell other things. So, what should I start with? Anybody have any requests? Maybe not. With Ben, I'd show your bracelet if I can. If I could. I sold him an amazing Tasco bracelet, and he had a piece of turquoise mounted on it. It's amazing. He sent me a picture of that. I did get to see it. It looks really good. That was a nice bracelet. If I knew how to take things apart, I would have made it smaller. I'm glad I sold it, though. I didn't need it. All right, so I don't know what to start with. It's a different type of jewelry, some of it. Mainly the Victorian is different. I've sold plenty of Art Deco in the past, but Victorian is a little bit of a newer area for me, and I think I have like 5 pieces. Hi, Susan. Did you get my email? I'm gonna keep track on that, and that'll be taken care of. Okay. After the resolution, I'll figure out how I'm going to handle it. We'll figure it out, though. What should I start with, guys? Whatever I feel like it, right? How about the flower powers? We can do that, something simple. I have 16 people here. I'm going to start at 10 after. It doesn't matter how many I have. I can start at any given time anyways. But I did do some comps. Okay. Yeah, I did say hi to Antoinette, right? Hi, Antoinette. All right. Hannah's overheated already. I get myself all hyped up. I'm drinking. Hi, Hannah. Hi. Hello, Hannah. I'm drinking a cup of coffee at 8 o'clock at night. It's all right. I get to sleep in tomorrow. I think me and Eve are going to see a waterfall like an hour and a half away. I'll invoice you guys first. I'll probably do that tomorrow. All right. I am going to... I have pearls, too. There's those silver pearls are amazing over there. Hi, Vampy. How you doing? I know your name, too, but I'm just going to call you Vampy. All right. What should I start with, guys? No. Okay. This little lampwork bead necklace from the 1980s, the person I'm selling it for knows the person that made it. They have that as like kind of like a side gig thing they were doing. They're nice beads. All right, how about the flower powers? Is that appropriate? They're big ones. I can sit down while I'll just get up to pick the stuff up, then sit back down. I just don't want my whole head and everything right in the camera. And it's not feeling comfortable about it. Right now. Okay, so these are the flower power. I have the big black one. This one here. Hi, white feather. This one's gold tone. In silver tone. Here, is this the one you're talking about? It's silver tone and gold tone. It's a there's the back. You have the typical 1960s flower power looking thing. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't. I'd appreciate it. You have green enamel, yellow enamel. This is riveted together. There's the birch. It is actually, I measured everything ahead of time. 2 1/4 inches. Oh, well, I'm going to start with these real quick. Okay. And then, I'll do this one. You're talking about the Cantilly. I'll show that. That's Mid-Eastern, vintage Mid-Eastern. I think it's like the 30s. Maybe I shouldn't start with these. I'll start with this one. This one starts at, it's a nice little pin. I'll start it at 15. It's 2 1/4 inches. It's green enamel, yellow enamel. Look, it's, what is that, sunflower? I don't know what that is. But you have, this is gold. It's all metal. Maybe I should start with the bigger pieces. I was trying to work my way in there. I don't know. It was an idea. It is a flower. I think it's nice, golden green. You're talking about the silver one. I can tell you what that is as well. Okay, Ben's in. If anybody else is interested, you're welcome. Dollar increments are fine with Anna. Here, it's 2 1/4 inches. Here's the back. I think it's nice. I thought it was a nice combination. You see, like, the gold's placed in between the green. It's cute, isn't it? All right, I think Ben's going to get it. All right, the other ones cost more, so you guys know. I'm kidding. It's sold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. And I'll ring the bell. Because why not? Ben, can you hear me? I don't know if you can. Okay, let me find it. Here's a pen. Congrats. Thank you. Okay. Whew, God, it's warm in here. Here comes the summer and the air not working in this house. Golden green flower. I'll keep those thoughts to myself. Hi, pretty fabulous things, Martha. Hello, AKA Martha. All right, let me put these away. Let me get up and. Yeah, I figured I can walk around instead of like laying on the table. I ain't laying on the table sometimes. Like Anna laying on the table trying to get to jewelry. Thank you, Ben. Okay, I think you can see that well enough. Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Hi. Okay, so this one here, this is what White Feather asked about. This is pretty. This is an Art Deco period, I believe. And, okay. There, it's on the screen. Sorry about that. It is actually 800 silver. It's somewhere in the 1930s, I believe. Middle Eastern. It's 2 inches. And it has, like, the symbol on the back of it is the Mid-Eastern symbol. Hi, Jess. It's like squiggles. That's what my snake had on it. Remember, do you guys remember that 23 karat gold snake I found? Had squiggles like that, something similar. So this is a Cantilly brooch. And it's 2 inches. And I'm going to start it at 32. It's 2 inches. It is 800 silver. You have a C clasp. Like, it's hooked in back here, riveted, like hooked in. You see that piece? There's the C clasp right there, and there's the findings. It's a handmade piece. And it's 2 inches all the way around. It's beautiful, actually. I don't know what the black is. I didn't test it, but it is 800 silver. And I do have a little display thing that I can put in the middle of the table so I'm not knocking things off. But it's like a handmade one. Anna's hand making your own things. Anybody else interested? Hi, Rachel. You can come in at dollar increments. Sorry. Kicking everything. But yeah, so here, I'm trying to get myself a little display thing set up. Something like that. That works, right? Good enough for now. I'm getting a turn, one of those like ones that turn. Who has one of those? T Stroller had one. Okay, so it's beautiful. It is 800 silver. The black, I don't know what it is. It's nice though. Mid-Eastern, and I believe it's the 30s. So we could say Art Deco time period. And white feathers in at 32. If anybody else is interested, you're welcome. Yeah, like a Lazy Susan, it turns. I thought I had one, not that turns, but a cake one. And I don't know where it is. It's packed in a box somewhere, and I couldn't find it. Let me move this chair because... Okay, I'm going to just stand. I'm banging into things if I try sitting down. All right, I'm going to call this the white feather. I thought it was rather nice. I did do comps. I tried to start it so there was a little room for some bidding. Okay, I'm going to call it though in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so they do. I was going to try to, I'm going to a flea market on Sunday and I'm cheap. I was going to try to find one cheaper. But sold to white feather. Thank you. For 32. How much did you watch this? Oh, okay. Thank you. Congrats. 332 for the Cantilly 800 silver. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. What should I do next? Anybody have any requests? How's that look sitting there? I'm actually going to leave that sit there so when I sit down and look at things, I'm not knocking it off. I have this, the Virgo Carmeli, that is for the Blessed Mother. I was reading on that a little bit today. And this is a right here. If I don't have any requests, I'll just go in the order. Unless you're in a hurry and you need me to show something, you ask me. Don't hesitate. This is nice. Oh, I'm waiting for just a little bit for that, Sarah. Okay, just a little bit. How about the cat? All right, we'll do the cat. You know who Anna is. Anna will. This is cool. I don't know the dating on this. Vintage. It's signed sterling in here, and there's another marking that I can't make out, and neither could the person I'm selling this for somebody. It's sterling. It's cool though, and look at the market sites, are beautiful. And the eye is red. I don't know. I couldn't zap it on the thing, so we're just gonna say ruby glass, maybe ruby. I don't know what it is. Okay, so we'll just say ruby glass to be safe. It's nice though, isn't it? It's adorable. I have measurements on them. Let's put them here while I look, and then I'll show them better. Okay. There, Anna's practicing. You probably can't see him all that well there to keep things. So I do have him in the Art Deco time period area. That is a sterling silver marcasite I don't know exactly how old he is, but he's definitely vintage, okay? Sterling silver marcasite panther pin, 2.5 inches. It is marked sterling. It's definitely a vintage piece, but it's pretty cool, isn't it? This is the starting bid I put on him. I thought maybe people would make it so you could bid 55. It's how big? 2.5 inches. I said, let me show you the back again. It's sterling silver. Signed sterling in there. Can you see that? 55 with Susan. Thank you. That's the back. I wanted to show you the clasp. It's a roll over. And he has silver marcasites. He's pretty cool, actually. If anybody else is interested, you're welcome to come in at dollar increments. It's not bad standing. I think it might be a little more comfortable, guys. On my stomach. Here's the back. He's got a little bit of weight to him. I think he's 8 grams, or I didn't weigh him, but he's sturdy. All right, I'm gonna call him to Susan then. For 55 in. Let's put him down for a minute. In 5, I get him. 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Thank you. All right, I'm going to put him in. Yeah, he's nice. Thank you, Susan. I must put Panda. And my writing's getting bad. I just spelled Panther with 2 A's. Panther. Okay, what's next? Besides the crush. I have the Iris glass. Look how beautiful that is. This is Iris glass. This is, I believe this is the Art Deco period. Look how it's made. That looks like a kind of like a pot metal under there. So it's beautiful. I'm going to hang it up for a minute. I'm just going to roll on. If anybody is at the cross, I'll do in an hour. In an hour, I said. In less than an hour now. So that's the Iris glass brooch. It's 1 3/4 inches. This is beautiful. This is an older one. Okay, definitely. There's the back. It has the C clasp. This looks handmade back there. I'll give you a measurement. Let me look. I gotta look. I could put it down when I'm looking so I'm not knocking it off the screen. It's 1 3/4 inches, and God, it's a mess in here. This one I was starting at 40. I didn't see it. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Look, it's little flowers, actually. You have a large stone in the center, and then around each one you have all these smaller ones around it. And it's domed. And in the back, that is soldered on there. It's pretty. I think it's nice. It is Iris glass, and it's a silver tone. It looks like a pot metal back there. I wish this floor wasn't so creaky. It's a little uncomfortable for me. I'm creaking all over the place. Okay, if anybody else is interested, dollar increments are okay with me. Sorry, I shouldn't be taking it off the screen. It's almost 2 inches. It's a little bit shy. And this is how it opens. Like that. Okay, so that one, if anybody's interested, you could come in. We can do dollar increments if you want. I'm fine with that. If not, I'm going to call it to Susan in just a minute here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to call it 5. That's a mess on my 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Thank you. I think it's pretty neat. Let me put it in a bag. Thank you. It's weird standing up. Anna's going to be out of breath in an hour. Okay. Thank you. What time is it, guys? What time is it? You're welcome. It's really pretty. I thought it was nice. Some people collect that stuff in particular. Okay. Thank you. All right. What should I do next? Whatever I want, right? You guys don't care. All right. That is just sitting there. That just makes it easier for me. Like over here. The only antique one I think of rings is this one, the dogwood. There are other antique pieces on here. There are like 5, or there's some 5 Victorian and a few Art Deco. So I have the Whitby Jet and this huge one. I have a smaller one right here. This is nice as well. This is Scottish agate. I hope you guys can't hear my floor creaking. Look. Here, let me show it to you. Opened. The gold cross. That's from Scotland. I'll show that. It's gold tone. But there's the... that is a natural marking in there. It's not damaged. That's the that's natural in the agate. That piece right there going down there. Okay, let me look for the details. I'll put it here while I look. 1 second. So that one is what's Victorian banded agate. And this one here is 1.5, and with the pin it's 1 3/4. The giant sterling one's a little different there. Yeah, we'll do the huge one in a minute. This one's 1.5 without the pin and 1 3/4 with the pin. This one I'm starting at 60. It's a nice quality agate. Let me try to show it better. I have a ring right on the middle of it. Let me wipe it. Sorry. It's beautiful. This one is would be gilt with gold. Let me show you the back better. It's a handmade piece. These came from the UK. I know that for a fact. Person sold them to me. That's where they bought them. That's that I'm selling them for. It's a beautiful piece. Look down there. See. And then it has that natural, the band. I guess it's a band going a different way. That's just how it's made. Like in the center there. It's very beautiful. And the pin comes out far. This would have been on someone's kilt probably. No, or coat. Maybe not a kilt. But it's beautiful. Melissa is in at 60. If anybody else is interested. The big one's insanely massive. It's sterling and it's beautiful. And everything's natural on that too. I don't know what you would call that on there. Almost looks like a druzy, but it's not, I don't think. I'm not an expert on agate. Anybody else interested? Dollar increments are okay, or whatever you want. There's the back. You could see some reddish in this. Hi, Tonya. Some reddish, like, coloring when you move it in the light. See, down there. It's beautiful, I think. Hi, Deborah. How you doing, Tonya? All right, I'm going to lay it there for a minute. And if anybody else is interested, you could come in. If not, I'm going to call it to Melissa, and I think that's a really good deal. Again, I was leaving some room for bidding, if possible. Okay, can't find that. Dropped an earring backing. Okay, I'm going to call this. Let me move that. I'm going to call this to Melissa in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is sold to Melissa P. for 60. Thank you. I can do the giant one. I know I have a couple people who probably want that, and I think I have a couple people who want that. Probably. Okay, so this is going to Melissa P. God, I'm hot. Okay. For 60. Thank you. Okay, the giant one. I guess I could do that now. I didn't know how many people are coming, and if they're not here, they're not here. This is amazing. Look, let me show it real quick. Then I will lay it on a little tray, and I will get the details. It's beautiful. That's the front. It's sterling silver. Let me hold it still. I'm working on that. Trying not to move things. And let me wipe it. Okay. It's big. This is big. That's beautiful, isn't it? That's natural. I don't know exactly what you call that on there. Looks like a druzy. But this is a Victorian. This one looks early Victorian to me. Hi, Katie. I'm not an expert, but I'm just saying it is sterling. You have the tube hinge and you have a C. A handmade piece. It's a big, a beautiful one. I'm going to sit it here while I look it up. This one's huge. I mean, it's bigger than the other one. The other one wasn't real small. This one is 2 1/4 inches without the pin and 2 1/2 width. It's beautiful. Amazing. This is from a collector. This is from a friend, if that happens to be a collector. Okay, so this one I was going to start. I wanted to leave some room in case people want to bid 125. This is a beautiful, huge, massive pin. You don't see them like that. I couldn't find any comparable to this. It is sterling. I tested it too, but I believed her. Okay, as well, as I trust her. It is a tube hinge. See, it's a Victorian. I was told this one was Scottish agate too. I'm not an expert on these things, but when I looked it up, the bands looked right to me as well. And plus, the person I got it from collects it. So it bends at 130 for the humongous banded egg. Look how beautiful that is. Melissa's at 135. There wasn't anything comparable to this online. And I looked. It's very beautiful. We're at 135 with Melissa for the huge, look at the pin, how far it comes out. And yeah, I know why they come out that far, bends at 140. Because they used to put these on their jackets, and it would like help hold it closed, and they would want it to fit on there. And that's why they come out so far. I mean, that's what I read. That's what I read, and I wasn't alive then. Okay, 145 from Melissa, thank you. It is beautiful, isn't it? Humongous Victorian banded agate. There's the back. It's in good shape for that, for the dating. Well, it's about like 150 years old or something like that. That's looks great. 150 with Ben. Thank you. Me neither. Oh, I thought you were saying you weren't. I was. So you guys know. I was alive. No. Been alive for 200 years. No, I'm joking. Ben's the high bid now. It's humongous. It is sterling and beautifully crafted here. Let me hold it carefully. If I drop it, she'll break my legs. No, I'm joking. She'll travel to break my legs. You're right, but Melissa, thank you for your bids. And I'm going to call this to Ben for 150 for the fantabulous Victorian banded agate set in sterling silver in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Congrats. It goes for 150. I will put it in its own little bag. Think I'm going to lose some weight standing like this, guys? No, I'm kidding. I put the wrong price down for that. Lord forbid. For the other thing I just sold to you. Not much, but... Okay. So that's 150 for the sterling silver. That's a huge one. Beautiful as well. Okay. Now what? Now what? Okay. Normal. That's our Deco. This is a really nice one, actually. Somebody tell you thank you, because I have no idea how. This is a, the black one. This big giant one. Yeah, I have a couple people in here I know want that, so we can roll with it. All right, now I have to give some details on this. This is Whitby Jet. Okay, this is beautiful. It does have a little. This is a what she described as, to me, in good. Okay, in good condition for being worn. Okay, somebody wore this. This is from the Victorian era as well. This is from the mourning period. Time period from after Prince Albert died, when they were in mourning, and I do have the information written down. Honestly, I remember it because I have pretty good memory. I just read it 2 days ago. No, I was just told. But I think it was in 1861 or something. They wore it until her, when Queen Victoria was in mourning. It does have some, jet is fragile. Can't bang it off things. Somebody wore this. Okay, you see it has that under, and on the top it has a little one. It's beautiful though, and this is a nice one. It has the faceted, it's faceted jet hair and jet hair. And jet oddly almost seems like plastic, but it's not. It's very light, and it's different than what I imagined it to be. I always thought of it being like French jet, which is glass, but it's not. There's the back. I'm going to not prop this up because I don't want it to fall, but I'm going to lay it there while I look the details up on it. It is a Victorian mourning brooch. It's a Whitby Jet, and it's 2 inches, okay? These are really, really pricey. I adjusted pricing due to, because it does have it's in good used condition, because I mean this is old as well. This one is ranging, I was given a date, around sometime in the 1880s on this one. Okay, could use a cleaning. I didn't mess with it. Okay, if you buy it you can clean it a little bit. I didn't want to ruin it, mess it up, so it does have a C class, and it has a tube hinge. Okay, so this one I'm going to start at, I'm going to start it, I'm going to start at 200. This one is, it's faceted and carved as well. Of course, there's no mold lines. They carve this out. You see the details? It is a mourning brooch from the Victorian era. Queen Victoria's court, and people, not only people in the court, but this was worn during the Victorian mourning period. There's the back. It does have that chip. Looks like coal. It has a little damage. They're pricey. Here, take a picture. This one is faceted and I don't want to drop it. Faceted and has some carvings on the edges. It looks like coal, doesn't it? Okay. Well, so we may be passing on this one. It's okay. I didn't clean it. Like I said, I didn't want to mess around with it too much. I didn't want to, it could use a wipe down maybe. I do have a cloth, but this is kind of free. It's fragile. I didn't want to, I was afraid of damaging it, honestly. It's why I didn't stick like any, like, wipe it off with water or anything. I mean, it's probably just my fingerprints on there. But there it is. I have to show the markings. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a Victorian Whitby Jet mourning brooch. It is nice, even with the chip. I mean, this chip is barely noticeable. The big ones on the bottom, somebody probably wore it and they dropped it or something, banged it off something. That's barely noticeable. When they're carved out like this, they have cameo ones as well, actually. I don't know any. I don't know. It's tree, I think. Does anybody know? Anybody want to shout that out in the chat? Not an expert on that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to be honest. But I think it's going to be a pass on that one. I got to put it back there carefully. I don't want to break it. It makes me nervous. Passed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not sure. I have to say I'm not sure. Jet's new to me. That's definitely Jet, though. Okay. This is signed CJ in Scotland. This is a costume piece. It's pretty, isn't it? That is, like, that's a citrine glass. It's opened in the back. Hold on. There, I'm going to sit it there for a minute. It's a costume piece. It's vintage. And one second. Oh, no. That's not amethyst glass. Why did I write amethyst glass down? Alright, I wrote the wrong thing down. It's not amethyst glass. That's a citrine glass. This is made in Scotland. It's a costume piece. Or is there, or wait, there's a thistle. That's amethyst glass. Give me a second. I have to find it. Just 1 minute. I gotta find it because I put a price on it. Oh my god, I can't find it. Do I not have it here? I can just... Hold on, I gotta look at something. Okay, it's made in Scotland. It's citrine glass. There it is, and it's gold tone. It's a costume piece. It's about 1.5 to 2 inches. I can't find what I wrote down for it, so let me just... It's 1.5 inches. Okay, I will start that one at 22. It's 1.5 inches, and it's pretty. It's citrine glass. Okay, the gold tone's great on it. It's made in Scotland. It's nice, I think. There's the back. It's vintage. I don't know exactly how old it is. But I think it's really pretty faceted citrine glass. Sarah is in at 22. Here, this is the little holder for it. That's not helping. I'll just use my hand. It's pretty. All right, I'm going to call it Sarah for 22. Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. I'm creaking all over the place here. All right, that's your first thing, right? Yeah, because here's Susan, Melissa, and then Sarah. Sacredly. I don't know why I thought that said secretly. For like a couple of times. Congrats. What's called a Scottish cross. That's good enough, right? Congrats. I thought you were secretly, Sarah, secretly. All right, I have, is this in a way? Not really. Congrats. I have 3 pairs of pearls. I have vulcanite, which during the Victorian era is a, the people that couldn't afford Whitby Jet wore that. That's a vulcanite necklace that is hung on a cord, and it can be placed out, just didn't have anything to hang it on. I wanted to hang it on something. So that's vulcanite right here. When you rub this, like make it warm or put it under warm water, I wouldn't advise heating it. It smells like a rubber tire. It does. I tested it to see. That is a vulcanite cross. This is from the Victorian era as well. And like I said, it was worn by people who couldn't afford Whitby Jet. It's still highly collectible for individuals looking to collect. And it's a Whitby Jet cross on this cord. So I put it on. Let me try to wrap this up, and I'm going to put it on the bust right there. It's on a lacy thing. You can change that out, okay, and put it on whatever you'd like. But there it is. That's vulcanite. That's spelled Vulcanite. Vulcanite. More neat alternative to Whitby Jet, like I said. It's 2 inches. They're pretty pricey, actually. This one I started at we'll start at 68. That is vulcanite. There's you see, there's the hole in it, and just put this little, like, suede, this big suede piece on there, actually. And I think 68's a good, really fair price on that. If anybody else wants to bid on it, you're welcome to. I see Melissa in at 68. Thank you. Who's meowing at me? No, I'm kidding. You hear the cat screaming? At least it's not the kid yelling. I fed them, Eva, so they don't need fed again. Those cats will keep eating if you feed them. They're a little bit piggy. All right, so we're at 68. Nobody else interested? Is vulcanite. This is an alternate to the Whitby jet during the morning period. It's cool. I rubbed it on my hand. It does smell like like a rubber thing, like burning rubber type thing. Okay, so you hear my cat screaming though, guys, and it creaking on the floor. Hopefully not. Okay. Oh my God, that's great. They're really expensive too. Hopefully, I don't know. I was looking. I saw a cross similar to like this on the chain, and it was really pricey. Like a couple $100 on the chain because it has all those links on it with it. But vulcanite, you see, you can tell it's hand carved. We have, I'm going to call it to Melissa. I don't see anybody else in. Like I said, the vulcanite is from the morning period as well. And it was something that was more affordable for people who couldn't afford the Whitby jet because it was very expensive during that time period to wear. Still expensive. Okay, so I'm going to call this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is sold to Melissa for 68. Thank you. Yeah, we have a part-time cat, and then we have Eva's cat's here when she's here. I have partial custody, and then we have Furfur, the fat orange female. Okay, thank you and congrats. All right, what's next? What's next? This is an Art Deco, I believe, from Germany or Belgium. It's marked 835, and these are carnelian cubes. I'll offer that. That's Robert Lee Morris. It's not old, but if anybody's into Robert Lee Morris, that's an amazing cross. It's marked under his in his Robert Lee Morris gallery on his website. This is a Celtic dagger cross, sterling silver. And it's hard to find Robert Lee Morris in sterling silver out and about in the thrift stores. It's the first piece I've ever found. So this one is marked 835 right on the clasp. And it's a spring ring. And you have carnelian cubes and twisted 835 silver here. And I believe Germany or Belgium, not really sure where it was made, but I do believe it's Art Deco. And that silver was used heavily in that time period, that grade of silver in those two countries I know of at least. So it is 24-inch necklace, and it has beautiful carnelian cubes on it and twist, as you can see. It has a spring ring. This I will start at I don't know, we'll start it at 84. It is, here's the findings again. Here, right here. It's agate. Spring ring. It's marked 835, and there's some other markings I can't make out on here. On the other side, it looks like little like cubes or something like stamp, but I don't see anything on it besides the 835 that I can identify. But it's carnelian, I believe, or is it agate? Oh my God, it kind of looks like agate now, look. That looks like agate. It's stone. I kind of see the bands on it. I don't know. It's definitely stone. It is 835 silver, which is less of a grade than sterling, but it's Art Deco time period. And like I said, I think it's like from Germany or Portugal or Belgium. One of those countries use that silver. I'm not sure actually where it was made, but now I question myself, is this really carnelian or is it agate? I'm trying to look at it under the lighting. Can you see through it? Doesn't matter for either one. Okay, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna hang it back up back here. Okay, I think that's a pass. All right. Is there any other requests back here? I have this. I believe this is a Scottish thistle amethyst glass. Look how cute it is. Okay. So this one, I'll get to those in a minute. Let me show this little buddy real quick. Which ring are you interested in? That is a Scottish thistle, and that is I'm sorry. It's during the Victorian era as well. It's amethyst glass, 1 1/8 inches. This starts at 34 if anybody's interested. 1 1/8 inch, and here's the tube hinge, and it has a C class. It's not sterling, it's plated. Okay, that'll come up soon too. And this is how, when I saw it online, how it is. That's amethyst glass in there. It's not amethyst, but I don't know what that is. What is that, like a cornuplinny or something? It's Scottish, from Scotland. It's 1 1/8 inch. It's not sterling. It has a plating on it. Partially worn off maybe because it's old, but okay. Little Scottish thistle pin. All right, I think that's going to be a pass. It's 1 1/8 inch. It's Victorian era or sometime in that time period. Yeah, it is. Look at it, tube hinge and C class. All right, I think that's a pass. The rings, is it 9 yet? We'll do that in a minute. These are the rings that I have here. I have the Charles and Colvard moissanite ring. This is a Sarda. This is called this is a tree of life ring. And there's another name for it. I can tell in a minute. This is a Mabe style pearl that is also a beautiful Sarda. This, I've shown this one before. Look at this. That's an old piece of turquoise in there. This is a vintage, like 1960s ring, I think. Like a modernist one. It's unsigned. That is a dogwood. I believe this is antique. It's signed sterling. Definitely vintage. Is there one you wanted to see in particular? Let me put this little baby back. White feather. These are the rings I have out. I do have some other ones elsewhere. These ones are Sarda. I can give you sizes. Let me get to that page. I have the Sarda Mabe pearl one is a size 9. The Season of Change Tree of Life ring is a size 8. I have the Ant Hill Garnet ring, which is back here. This is the Ant Hill Garnet right there. Beautiful, sterling. And I also have, I don't know what this turquoise is. I sent it to somebody who's big in the turquoise. I'm not going to say his name. He said it could be Bisbee, but he wasn't certain because of the way the mapping on the ring looked. So I don't know what this ring is exactly. It's turquoise. I don't know what kind. It is turquoise. It's sterling. This is probably like 1960s. It's unsigned, sometime around there. Native American ring. Those are the rings I have. The little one, the turquoise one, is a size 5 3/4. The Ant Hill Garnet is a size 9. I already gave the size on those two. And dogwood and turquoise. Turquoise. Here's the dogwood. This is a small one. The garnet is a size 9, I think. Ant Hill Garnet is a size 9, yeah. The dogwood one, let me get to that. This one's mine, actually. This, I think it says antique. It's definitely vintage, okay? It is a size 6. And it's a size 6. It's sterling. This is signed sterling right here. And there is... I did not clean under there. I'm pretty certain it's antique. Actually, this can be made bigger. It's opened. Like the, what do they call that? A bypass ring. So it can go a little bit bigger than a 6, but see, it could go down bigger, but right now it's at a 6. Little dogwood ring. I do think it's antique. I'm not sure who the maker is. This is the price I put on it. It's $38. It's at a 6 right now. Could go bigger. A little bit. Dogwood, sterling silver. It is opened deliberately. It has some kind of scratching under it. I cannot read what it says, but it's definitely signed sterling. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, give me one. I'd appreciate it. If you won't, I don't mind. It's nice. I think it's a nice ring. It's a cute little ring. I don't know how big it could go. It's a size 6 right now. And like I said, I think it's antique, but I'm not 100% on it. But it's at a 6, and I think it could go a little bit bigger. Not much. You wouldn't want it to roll out. Probably 6.5. You might be able to make it a little smaller. That's how it's made in there. It could use a cleaning in there. That's just from being vintage. It's not like filthy. It's just marking like oxidation. But there's the sterling signature. All right, so that's that one. I'm gonna pass. I don't think it's an interest. Okay, the little turquoise one. This is cool. I don't know the type of turquoise, but it's untreated. It's what do they call that? Double shank. Am I saying it right? I don't even know. You see, it isn't opening. It's sterling. It is unsigned. It's a nice little ring. It's a 5 3/4. Let me show you that. See, a 5 3/4. Let me enlarge it. This is untreated. I have no idea what this is, though, in regards to the type of turquoise. Okay, I started at 50. I figured that was a safe number if anybody's interested, and you can figure out what it is. It's definitely vintage, 1960s, probably sometime around there. It is unsigned. There's no markings in it. But it's a cool ring. This one I could wear as a, well, it's not mine, but I could do it as a pinky. Yeah, they're both too small for my ring finger as well. I might be able to get the dogwood one on my finger, actually, but this one's too small. I no longer do a 5 3/4. I'm like at a 6.5. I have to have. But that's turquoise. Don't know the kind of turquoise that it is. But you can see the blue in there and brown. Do you see that? Isn't that interesting? It's hard. It is turquoise. I mean, it's not hard. I wouldn't bang it around. I don't believe it's treated. But I don't know what that is. I don't know what kind of turquoise it is. Okay, at all. All right, so I'll pass on that one too. So with the Anthill one, if anybody would be interested in this is sterling silver and garnet. And there's the other rings. Let's move. And this one or that's a Tasco ring. I'm going to show the Anthill garnet real quick since it's in my hand. This one is signed, it's a size 9. It's an Anthill garnet, and pie rope garnets carried to the surface by ants while they're building their homes. And these are mainly found in Arizona, I believe. It may be the only place. It is a size 9, and it's beautiful. It's a buckle ring. Size 9 buckle ring. It's garnets. Sorry about the banging. It has a nice under gallery on it. And yeah, like they call it anthill garnet. The ants push them to the surface. They were initially mined by Navajo. Native American. It's a pretty ring. It's a size 9. This starts at 50. It's a size 9. Look, let me make sure I put the right price. Yeah, I put the comps. It's a size 9. I think it's a nice ring. It's a buckle ring, as you can see. It is a buckle ring. You see the buckle piece there. Sterling silver garnet, and they're pyrope garnets, I think it is. It's what they call them. They call them anthill garnet too, because like I said, the ants are pushing these up to the surface when they're digging their tunnels into the ground. I think it's interesting. I think we're gonna pass on this. Okay, let's put the anthill garnet right there. And the wide band one, this little tiny size 4, you would have to wear this on your pinky. This is a Tasco. I never figured out who the maker was on it. There, let me enlarge it. This is cool. Look, there is. It's an Eagle 3. Excuse my finger. Hang now. Yeah, it's a little big. I could wear it on my pointer finger because I don't know who this is. Look. There's somebody's name in it, but I did not figure out who it is. Sterling, Mexico, Tasco. And, hold on, look what you have here. It's a small ring. It's a cool ring, though. It is actually a size 4. And, it's a Tasco ring, like I said. It's an Eagle 3. It's ranging mid-50s up until like 1980, I think, is the dating on it. And it has like a man sitting on a chair on it. This is super cool. You have to, you have to have a small finger or wear it as a pinky band, like a pinky ring. Which I wear pinky rings all the time. I actually like them. This one, I don't know who the maker is, but it's a nice ring. I'd start this at 50. It's a vintage Tasco piece. It's Mexican. It's Mexican, yeah. Definitely Tasco. It's signed, and it has the Eagle 3 right there. It's punched out. Yeah, it's small. I can't really get it. I can't get it on my pinkies. My hands have gotten a little fat. I can't get it on my pinky either. I like it, though. I'd wear it as a tip ring, maybe. I don't know, this might be a little thick for that. But a pinky ring on somebody, it could fit it. It's cool. I have to figure out who it is. I haven't done that yet. I thought I'd still show it. All right, I think that's a pass, too. Okay, what should I do? How about I do a little giveaway, and then I do the cross? I do have pearls and stuff. I have a lot of jewelry. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, my God, my legs. Let me get a drink. I'm sitting down for a minute. I'm getting tired. Okay, the other rings I have are a moissanite. This is beautiful. This is a little larger. What time is it? It's 9. Yeah, let's do a little giveaway. And then I'll come back to the rings. Let me put these rings back. What's that one? How about the snakes? Is anybody interested in my snakes, or did I get myself like hyped up for nothing on that? Is anybody interested in these? If not, I'll keep them. I love them. I think they're amazing. Those are little seahorses. Just knock them down. I'll pick them up. Okay, so next is I'll do a little giveaway. I have to come up with a question, which is hard for me. No. And I'm not too creative on this. Let's see. I'm going to make it really easy. What days of the week do I come on to have my sales? The first person can say that both days gets a prize. What days of the week do I come on for my live sales? This is trivia. No, I'm kidding. So well do you know me? No. Who knows? Does anybody know the days of the week I come on? I come on twice a week. That's correct. Told you I was gonna be easy, and as a simple person, let's keep it simple. All right, White Feather. This is what I'm gonna give away today. Okay. These are sterling and mother of pearl. I'll put them in here for you for your gift. Congrats, thank you. Okay, next. That's right. Tuesday and Friday. Okay, I don't know. Should I do the cross? I also have her. Isn't she fabulous? Look at her. This is a goddess with an amethyst. Here's the big cross. Well, this is pretty. I will have you know that. Okay. You're welcome. Congrats. It was easy, right? I like to keep it easy. And I didn't pre-write the questions. It was a busy day. This is beautiful. This is Sarda. Let me stand up and try not to kick anything. This is Sarda. Now, I did give detail on Sarda, I think, right? These are handmade pieces by Master Silversmith. This is articulated up here. That is a mystic, pink mystic topaz, an amethyst. It's beautiful. Sarda is made in Indonesia. And this is a retired piece. And on this one, there's actually a really, really beautiful Sarda Byzantine chain as well. So, the maker, if anybody wants to know who makes it, let me see. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece. This is a piece that the individual had for years, who I'm selling this for. And it's a collectible. It's a retired piece. And like she was explaining to me, and I did some of my own reading, that these are handmade pieces. They're designed by Jane Sherman, made in Bali in Indonesia by Master Silversmiths. It's the Byzantine. Sarda is Sarda. Byzantine. Do I get a gift for this if I do it right? Byzan. Oh, come on. Sarda. Sarda. Byzantine. I'm joking. I know you didn't want me to spell that. Byzantine chain. Sarda is Sarda. Jane Sherman is the owner. This individual buys a lot of jewelry off her. This one's a retired piece, okay? That's correct for Byzantine as well. Look how beautiful that is. Now, I have measurements on, but let me show it close up first. Look how amazing that is. This is, like I said, a retired piece. This is a nice one as well. It's signed Sarda 925 back there. Look at the gallery in the back. It's beautiful. It's finished. Polished. It's wonderful. This moves. This is articulated. That is the opening. You have a really, look at the clasp on it even. And there is a hang tag right here that is signed Sarda in 925 right here. It's a Byzantine chain. It's closed. Everything's soldered closed. I have measurements on it. So for the necklace here that I have, it's a 2 1/2 inch articulated cross with a 16-inch chain with a 14.5 extender on it. So you can go 16 to 20.5 inches on the Byzantine chain, which is Sarda as well. I hear a bug or something. Somebody weed whacking at night. I think it's look how beautiful it is. Looks like mystic quartz to me, but it's mystic topaz. It's very well made. Okay, the price is high. I'm not gonna lie. This is the price I was asked to do on it, so we'll blame it on her. No, I'm joking. It's a beautiful piece, and this is high. It's $300. It will well, it's not high for the jewelry. Okay, it's considered a luxury brand, and it's amazing. The chain's amazing. Look at the chain. The chain has to be worth over like 100 and something alone. Look at it. What is that? I hear something wisping outside my house. It's beautiful. Here's the end. Thank you, sir. If anybody else is interested, you can come in. She's a collector of Sarda. It's very beautiful, actually. I love the chain. I have a little Byzantine bracelet on I love. It does nothing to that chain. And this thing's, honestly, this is like $40, $50 on that chain. On that bracelet. The chain's amazing. Hi. Hey, is that... Yeah, it is. They're master silversmiths. She said it's a dying trade. Um, and it's all handmade. The woman designs it. And who is that again? Jane Sherman. I have to look because I'm not a collector of Sarda. I find Sarda never. Okay, you don't find this in the thrift stores. I think I may have found one piece in the past. I find more Sagen than Sarda. They're both beautiful jewelry makers, but this is more of a luxury brand in the regards that it's not being made as frequently. There's not as much. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's amazing. I asked her why she's not wearing it. She has a lot. That's why. But I'm going to call it to you if nobody else comes in. It is very beautiful. Yeah, it's a nice piece to pass on. I would too. I would wear that. I think it's beautiful. But it's not mine. It's to be sold. I'm going to sell it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Sarah for $300. Congratulations and thank you. The chains go for like $150 alone, at least, and that's like... I saw one that went for that. I don't even know if it was as nice as this, to be honest. All right, congrats. Was you had something else here, I think, as well. You did. This Scotland cross thing. Okay, so that's, thank you. Congrats for the little... That's not little, that's actually, large. Sarda cross. Okay. And chain. They're both Sarda. Okay, so what else? Yeah, it's a beautiful cross. I didn't see any. Couldn't find anything compared to. Somebody told me they saw it, but when I went to look, I didn't see it. Okay, I don't know if it was the same one or not. Okay, so what else do I have? Congrats, thank you. I appreciate it. I have some, not Amazonite. That is actually... This is a goddess. What else do I have? I have little perfume bottles over there, too. You guys see those? Look. Like, those are tattoo bracelets there. This is gold. I can do this one. This is nice, actually. Let me show it to you. It's heavily gold clad. I'm going to offer this. This is mine, but I can offer something of mine. We're sharing the show here with stuff. So, these are rubies, and that is heavily clad with gold, 22 karat gold. You unscrew this part here to open it. And open it here. And I'll show you how it fits my wrist. I have a 6 and, well, oh my God, I got these bracelets on. 6.5 inch wrist. I will measure it for you as well if anybody's interested in this. I think it was beautiful. I did find one on a website, but it wasn't priced and it wasn't being sold. So I didn't know exactly how to price it. Now, when I find it online, I thought that this was I thought it was real gold. I'm not going to lie. When I found it online, because I've found real gold almost this big before. It doesn't happen often. Okay, sorry. Let me get up. I'm on a different arm. I gotta put it on the other arm. Hold on. I can't move right on the camera. Give me a minute. So I'm gonna take my bracelets off. I will measure it for you if anybody's interested in this. It is heavily clad with 22 karat gold, and it has 2 rubies in there. Those are rubies. Beautiful. It looks like it's made in India, possibly. 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. Now, I don't think it's gonna go on the cone right because of the way it's shaped. It's 7 inches. That looks right. I'll show you. It's on the 7 on here. Let me show you. It goes down to the 7, okay? And I'll show you how it fits my arm. Let me take this off. I gotta take this bracelet off. God, this one's... Okay, I can roll that one time. The other one, it's hard to get off myself. Okay, not this. This is easy to get off. I'll show you how it screws and unscrews. So, I'm not gonna tighten it all the way on my arm, because I want to show you, so it takes time to get off. Okay, but There's how it fits me. I'm 6.5 inches. I don't think he could be much bigger than that. Maybe a little bit. Look, well, it has some room. Look. This is a costume piece, basically. It's gold plated. So I would call it costume. But the rubies are real. And I think it's a beautiful bracelet. Here's how it screws together. Look, you screw it right there on each end. I mean, it goes in all the way as well. So 2.5 inches this way, 2.5 that way. I think you may be able to be 6 3/4. I wouldn't really push it at 7. I think it's a cool bracelet. I'll start this at 50. It's gold. It's heavily clad with gold, and it has 2 rubies in it. That's a ruby there, and this is a ruby here. I think it's a pretty bracelet. It unscrews, and it's different a little bit. But I don't know if it's 2.5 inches. It does go down to the 7, but I'm not, no further. So I think you'd have to be like a 6 3/4. I don't know. It looked like real gold on. Can you imagine? Didn't you think like from far away in a picture, like a screen, like a little screenshot? When you're buying it online, this actually looked like gold to me. It's beautiful, but it's definitely not gold. It's heavily clad with gold. And the rubies are beautiful, though. India is known to have beautiful rubies. These are very nice. Thank you, Susan. Susan's in at 50. If anybody else is interested, can come in, bid up. Or I will call it in a minute here. I'm not going to wait real long. Hold on. I was trying to, find things to put stuff on. There's that. The rubies are beautiful, huh? I think the rubies pulled out would make a great pair of earrings. Not that I would rip them apart. I don't know how to make things yet, but wouldn't they make beautiful earrings? They're faceted and they're fabulous. It's beautiful. Let me move that. Okay. I'm going to put my little bracelet back on. I have a little Byzantine bracelet here. Look, it's small compared to... I can't get back on right now. I'll do it later. All right, I'm going to call it to you. I thought it was beautiful, too. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's sold. It came in a lot. That's a nice one. I think it's really nice. So 50 for the 22 karat gold clad ruby bracelet. It looks nice on. It's not uncomfortable either. I had it on. I just wore it. What else do I have? Is there anything anybody's waiting to see from me? I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I got a lot of time. A lot of time, not too much. But is anybody into my snakes? Aren't these nice? I don't know. This takes a start. These are crystal quartz and amethyst. And there is a snake right there. These are pierced earrings. It's clear quartz. Amethyst is open in the back, as you can see. And they're nice earrings, actually. Let me put them up here. I like these. These are they're nice. I haven't worn them yet, though, believe it or not. I got them. I wanted them, so I got them. But I haven't worn them yet. They are sterling silver 2.5 inch pierced earrings with clear quartz, which some people, it's called rock crystal quartz as well, and amethyst, okay? You couldn't wear pierced. See the snake right there? These are unique. I didn't see anything. This is the starting bid on found sale, and I'll gladly wear them. 150. It's 2.5 inches. You have this little dangly, that's quartz, clear quartz, and you have grapes, you have leaves, and you have a snake coiled. That is a snake going around here, like that. There's its head. There, snakehead. I said snakehead. I think they're pretty cool. They're 2.5-inch drop. They're pierced. I don't have the, I don't have the original backing on them, but I added one. You can't wear pierced. Yeah, some people, yeah, can't. My daughter said they bought, my oldest daughter, they've been bothering her ears too. She was thinking of going to clips earrings so she could wear more. But I think he's cool. I think they're super cool. I figured I'd offer them because they were unique. I was trying to add things. This is my first auction like this. I will work on getting other inventory in to do different types of jewelry. I have a lot behind me too, though. I'll probably pull stuff out if anybody's interested. They're nice. I love them. That's clear quartz, amethyst, faceted, beautiful amethyst, and we'll pass on them. They're in us still. I will be keeping them. I will be wearing them. This right here, I have perfume bottles too. This is nice. This is Jerusalem 900 silver, and it's made in Jerusalem. This is vintage. Only 14 karat gold. You can't do sterling either. I don't even know about gold myself. I don't have any gold earrings right now. My ears hurt over everything though. Maybe gold wouldn't bother me. I'd have to see. So this is a it's not Victorian, but it's vintage. It's around the Art Deco time period, somewhere in, you know, I don't know exactly how old. It's vintage, it's old. It's 900 silver, and it's 1 1/8 inch. And it's a, what is this, a Celtic, what is this? Good God. It's a cross. It's made in Jerusalem. You have crosses all in here. 4 crosses, and it's 1 cross. Okay, it's small. It's 1 1/8 inch. It's a rollover clasp. It's signed 900 in Jerusalem right there. So this is actually, this is pricey. I think I send it back from, so that's okay though. So it started at 80. It is sterling silver. It's made in Jerusalem, and it's called a Celtic cross. Am I calling it the right thing? What was that noise? Oh, it's a cat. Is that a cat? Guys, do you hear that? He sounds like he's suffering. All right. It's awfully, it's nice. It's nice, actually. Let me move it over here. I'll hold it in my hand. That ain't gonna work. Yeah, they are. I did comps. There's different ones. Actually, this one has the finished back on it. There's ones without the finished back, ones with, there's different sizes. And then there are ones that don't have, like, the cross. I don't know. There's all different varieties of this type of cross made in different places of the world. All right, so I think we're going to pass on it, though. That's okay. Let's see what else Anna has. And then I'll pull out other things if I don't sell what's here. Okay, so I have a chrome diopside. What is in here? A pair of butterfly wing earrings. A mouse missing with moving glasses, missing one eye. And an angel. That's what's in there. Yeah, not much. This is my, I'm using it to help prop things up. Okay, so over here I have, this is chrome diopside. Look. It's a cabochon. I thought that it was ammonite, and she said, no, it's chrome diopside. These are chrome diopside. And clear topaz. Chrome diopside. They're faceted. This one is a chrome diopside. It's a cabochon. And they're clear topaz up here and down here. It's silver tone. It is signed 925 Thailand or something, I think. Let me see. It's a nice necklace. It is signed... No, it is signed 925 HI or HT. I don't know what that says. I'm not going to... I can't read what it says exactly. But let me show you the back of it. There's the back. Let me get up. That's the back. It's signed down there. And this is the front. You have a rounded cabochon. It's pretty large, actually. And then you have the faceted chrome topside up top. And clear topaz are down here. And there's some up here, I think. Well, it's definitely down here. Let's enlarge it. It's just on the bottom. See? Doesn't that kind of look like an ammonite? You know what that is? Ammonite's expensive, actually. I tried winning one and somebody bid me out of it. They put up like $200. I tried. I didn't want to pay much more than that. But I was told it's chrome topside, so I'm not saying it's ammonite. So it's chrome topside, and let me find it. It's in the back. It is. Yeah. I have it once. Oh, it's over here. It is a sterling silver chrome topside pendant that is 3 1/4 inches with an 18-inch sterling silver chain. This has the AR marking on it, which is area Italy, I believe. Area. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But the chain's 18 inches. It's sterling. And then you have the chrome topside in clear topaz. Pendant. Let me see what I... this I started at 80. And let me show it again. It's open in the back for the clear topaz. See? You know, and it's the chrome topside's open in the back as well. But it has, well, I'm holding it funny, holes back there. Okay. This is a 18-inch chain and 3 1/4 inches on the pendant. That looks like, it's nice. These up here are faceted, and this is like a cabochon that's, look at it. I got a ring right on it. I'm trying, let's enlarge it, look. Doesn't that kind of look like an ammonite? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? But it's chrome topside. She would know it was her. She bought it new. And some of the stuff, the cross was never worn. It's a retired piece, but that was never worn. This one, I don't know if she wore it or not, but she knows what it is because she bought it new. And I'm selling it here. So, but it looks like ammonite to me. I would be tricked, I could say, into thinking that's what it was. All right. Drink the water. All right, we're going to pass on it. So that's that. It is chrome topside and sterling. Okay. What else? What else do I do? I have some flower powers back there. I have bottles of perfume I can sell. These are all designer perfumes. I can offer those. I have little seahorses in here. Look, these are Sarda basket weave. Yeah, okay, let me know. Yeah, I know you just bought that piece. That's a lot for, that would be a lot for me at one time. This is signed, unless I was going to sell it with, Sarda 925. These are basket weave with omega backs. I can put them on a hook, but let me show you. They have the omega backs. That's nice. And the basket weave Sarda. These are solid little sterling earrings, actually. And do I have an earring holder? I'm sure I do somewhere. Here, let me move myself over here. Yeah. These are about 3/4 of an inch as a guess on me. Somewhere around that, between 1/2 inch and 3/4. They are Sarda sterling silver basket weave with an omega back. They're signed Sarda 925. Let me see what this price was on these. I'm going to put them down so I'm not off the screen. I'm trying to work on that. So bear with me. They're nice. I don't know. We'll start them at 48. They're sterling silver. They're about 1/2 of an inch here. I'd say 1/2 of an inch. They do have the omega back, and they have a finished under gallery here. Look, the gallery. It's very nice. Everything's well made on this jewelry. But they're pierced omega backs. That's that. Those are Sarda brand as well. That kind of looks like a wheat chain on the side, the way it's etched there. Look. All right, those are just that. So what else do I have? Oh, I've got beautiful pearl necklace there. I'm gonna pass on these. I don't think there's any interest, and I'll stick them there. Right here, this necklace. Let me. Again, I just get my whole. Okay, let me go over on this side. This is really lovely. Oh my God, Tommy just fell over. That's my thing. Here, look. There's that. That's sterling, and this is beautiful. This is freshwater cultured, 3 strands of freshwater cultured pearls. Baroque. They're not completely round, so they'd be considered Baroque. Okay, and then over here is a some Keshi pearls and clear quartz, faceted quartz, which is rock crystal or clear quartz. A toggle clasp. These are signed LUC925. I think it's Lucas Lameth. I think that's a really beautiful necklace, actually. It's very nice. It is 8 millimeters on the large end. The pearls, like these large ones, are 8 millimeters. And the smaller ones are actually 5 millimeters on these ones. And these are Keshi pearls. Look how beautiful the luster is on those Keshi pearls. Those are beautiful. They sell Keshi pearls by the gram. I know. I learned that when I was studying them. They're beautiful. It's a beautiful necklace. It's 18 inches around the neck with a toggle clasp. We have 3 strands. I have them twisted. These are sterling pieces in here. And I think that looks nice up on the side there. You can put it wherever you want it, up higher. You can wear that right down in the middle or on the back. It looks better on the side, don't you think? This is a beautiful necklace. This starts at it's a pricey piece. Starts at $150. It's very beautiful. You have, these are around between 5 and 6 millimeters, okay? They're not all equally sized because they wouldn't be. They have a nice luster on them. These are a decent quality freshwater culture pearl. And the luster on the Keshi pearls are amazing. And those are clear quartz, faceted. And the tassel, did I mention the tassel is a 3-inch tassel on the side. That's 3 inches right there. Here's how it hangs. That's 3 inches. I think it's really nice. And the tassel doesn't come off, though. I don't think, does it? Sometimes they have, no. Sometimes they'll have, like, you could take, like, you know, some necklaces, like, they'll have a hook and you can take it off. That does not come off. But I think it's a really pretty necklace. It's a nice piece. All right. Let's see what else I have to offer. I'm going to pass on that, okay? Is that all right? I don't think anybody's interested. Let me make sure I showed it. You have 3 strands of between 5 and 6 millimeters freshwater culture Baroque pearls. They're not completely round. That's why I call them Baroque pearls, okay? And then the Keshi, not Heshi. I call them Heshi more than once. They're Keshi pearls. They're beautiful. Look at the luster on them. And then a little clear crystal quartz is that. So I did show it close up, I think. I'm going to pass on it. Let me put it back in the background. And I think that's a really nice necklace. Let's see what else we have. I have little flower powers. Anybody into these? Let me offer them since they're here. And we'll see. There, look. These are larger ones. And don't mind the wobbies. Call him Wobby Sobby. This is black and white, as you can see. There is a little enamel loss right there. This is a big one. Let me move that thing. It is a flower power. It's a 1960s metal enamel flower brooch. It is actually 3 1/8 inches on this. And like I said, there's a little bit. It looks good everywhere else. I'll show you the back too. It's big. It's over 3 inches. In the back, you do have a little loss back here. But that's not going to show. Okay. It's a rollover clasp. Like here and here, it has some loss, but that's the back of it. 3 1/8 inches. This starts at I don't know. It's a bigger one. If anybody's interested, 20. If not, we'll pass on it. But I think some people collect these. Oh no. Hold on a minute. I like, you know, my favorite one here out of these is the, that's not good. I like the brown and white one. This is beautiful too, though. I like, look at the color contrast. There's the little, it's, you can barely see that, right? But it's nice. Susan's in at 20. It's big. It's popping. And I don't want to hang it on that bust, so we'll just show it on my hand. The pink one, I'm trying to find pink bust now. I think pink is a good coloring scheme for a bust. Like, it shows things nicely, don't you think? Especially the necklaces. All right, I'm going to call it to Susan in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Thank you. Okay. That's the black and white. Flower. Thank you. I'm just going to show them all real quick. You're welcome. This one, I like this one. It's my favorite one out of here. This one is white and brown. It's 2 3/4 inches. Look. I like the way they put the splatter on the end. See how they have it painted? It's 2 3/4 inches. This one has more than one layer as well, and it's riveted in the back. There's the back. This is a nice one. This one starts at 25. I think this one's a nice quality one. It's heavier. It has the middle piece, this piece, and this piece, and they are all riveted together in the back, right back there. And it's a 1960s flower power. I like the way the tips are painted. It's not quite 3 inches. It's hot in here. Is that Natalia? Hi. That's you, right? Isn't it? I recognize the name, I think. Okay, I'm gonna pass on it. I like that one. And then I have a couple more. Okay, I just want to show them. I need to offer them, I think. This one's cool. This is a glass multicolor. It's red, white, and blue, guys. You want that, Ben? Sold. Thank you. I thought it was nice. Sold to Ben. Congrats. Let me find you. You're on the front. I have a red, white, and blue one. Anybody getting ready for the holidays? For the red, white, for 4th of July? That's almost 3 inches. Congrats. Okay, I guess I should slow down. I'm not trying to move fast or anything, guys. She didn't answer me. I think I know who that is. I recognize the name, I think. Look, guys, isn't that cute? This is all glass. It's milk glass looking there. Hi, it's you. Red, white, and blue, guys. This is cute. Don't you think? I think it's super cute. I really like it now. Glass multicolored. It's 2.5 inches. It starts at 18. I think it's a neat one. Those are all glass, and they're all pronged. You have the milk glass, faceted red and then blue. And there's the back. It's unsigned as far as I can see. It's 2.5 inches. I think it's cute. That's cute for the 4th of July, isn't it? Shiny glass. I don't know if it's milk glass. It's white glass and blue glass and red glass. The red is faceted, and the blue and white are smooth, as you can see. And look at the like jagged hooks. It's cute. It's 2.5 inches. It's good for the 4th of July, I think. I'm sitting down now. I'm getting lazy. Can you guys tell? What time is it? All right, it's only 9:30. Give me a thumbs up. At 10, I will do another giveaway. I will do another giveaway. I don't have to be a certain number of thumbs up either. I've stopped that. I figure people want to do it, they want to do it, right? We'll pass on this. Okay, I thought it was cute. I have one more, and it's cute as well. This is yellow. I think yellow is beautiful. This one starts at 15. Let me show it to you. Look at it. It is 2.5 inches, and it's yellow. And it's the same thing. It's a Flower Power 1960s. It's enameling. It's in good shape, actually. Looks brand new. It's 2 layers and the centerpiece is textured. What kind of flower is that? Does anybody know? Looks like one of those sea urchins in the center. No, it's a nice pin. A forget me not maybe? Or what are those little yellow ones? He loves me not. Do you remember those? Doesn't it kind of look like that? What's that called? A buttercup, kind of, maybe? I don't know if it's close enough together. Does this move? I feel like... That's the way it's made. Deliberately, I'm trying to turn it. I'm going to bust it in. It's cute. I think we're going to pass on it. I think it's nice. I like the color. It reminds me of the buttercups. Do you remember those? And then you'd put it, hibiscus, you think? You would put it on, okay, so you can get it for 15, Susan. I remember taking those and, like, sticking it underneath, like, and, like, you'd be saying, look, it shines off me, and then somebody, like, smacking, I mean, I had a mean brother. Maybe it wasn't that way for everybody. We'd have a rock battle or snowball battle. We'd shove rocks in them and, like, beat the hell out of us with them. Okay, this is... He was mean. It sold to Susan in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. I loved him. He passed. I loved him. He was mean. Okay, congrats, Susan. But he do some mean stuff sometimes. So maybe not everybody experienced mean things. That's cool. Okay. All right. I can remember you'd have it against you and it would show yellow, and it was just a joke kids would do to each other. I have these guys. Look, these are endangered species now. These are vintage. Those are real seahorse. He's adorable. I feel so bad. I got babies, miniatures. These are from the... You see that? 2 little seahorses. These are screwbacks. Ben Wynn, those make cool cufflinks. No, I'm joking. Get myself some seahorses. They're cool. You're welcome. Thank you. Look how cute. Black eye, little body, little guys. They're endangered now. These were made a while ago. Do you remember? Well, never mind. I don't need to get into the story. SpongeBob SquarePants movie. They had the guy that took SpongeBob and Patrick. There were a bunch of seahorses there that attacked them at the end. The guy that did it. But anyway, so these are real seahorses. These are vintage. They're obviously dead. And... I don't know. Let me see what I figured out for them. Now, I moved them for a minute. Here, let's lay them there. I'm not going to hang them up on a thing. Lucite or some kind of resin. They're 1 inch. The only thing I found like this is a pin, so I priced it around there. 38. They're screwbacks. They're in resin. I think it's lucite. Not sure, but these are vintage. Screwbacks, real seahorses. Would anybody wear those on their ears? I mean, they're cute, aren't they? People that collect stuff like this. You know what? I saw somebody buying just dried out seahorses on eBay. I did see that. Like people bought a number of them. Like there was a 4 inch one, like a big dried out vintage seahorse. But they're cool. I think they're cool. I can remember things like this when I was a kid. Do you remember when they had the real rabbit feet? Is anybody listening to me? All right, let's sell them. Let's pass on them. The real rabbit feet. I remember those being in a gumball machine when I was a kid. All right, I have these that I can show. Now, these are cufflinks. Look, they're cufflinks. It is red enamel, and there is a sun face under there. You see the face? It's a sun. They're unsigned. They're gold tone. Here they are together. This one has a little loss on some of the gold tone on the middle. Okay, but I thought they're pretty cool. They are cufflinks in their suns. You remember that? Now when I think about it, I'm thinking that was gross. We used to get them on the gumball machine, and they were supposed to be lucky. I love rabbits. It's just so mean. They probably used, like, when they were using the fur type thing, and that's probably where that came from. So, these are cufflinks. They are red enameling. Like I said, I have to point out that there is a little bit of gold tone, like, fading on this one. It's not real noticeable, but you can see it. They're unsigned. They're gold tone. And they're about an inch, a little bit under that. And, You see the son's face, he's upside down right now. Cufflinks, red enamel. And they're an inch. I started them at I don't know, 24. Here, there's both of them. Kind of like a cloisonne, yeah. They're unmarked. I don't know where they were made. They're kind of like a cloisonne. I think they're really cool, actually, though. Look at the face. The face looks like the Benamun coin. They're unsigned, though. I don't know who. I'm not saying they're his, but do you ever see that son, the face on his coin? The one coin. I mean, I've seen it. I've had it a few times. I've sold them. But that's what it reminds me. Look at his face. There is, like I said, there's a little fading on this one. But there they are. They're cool. I think the face is neat looking. They're gold tone back there. They're these kinds, like that. Obviously, you're not rollovers. They would have an extra big piece on it. But they're kind of like cloisonne because the metal is raised on there. And then you have the enameling, looks like it was poured in, so it's kind of like a cloisonne type thing. I'm going to pass on them, I think. Yeah, I think they're cool. Okay, let's pass on those. Let's see what else Santa has. The seahorses are here. I did that. I have a pair of decent sized pearl earrings. I have her. She's pretty cool. Let me give some details on her. Let's stick her in this thing, and I will look her up, and then I'll get to you. That is a goddess. Let me move that flower right there. Okay, so it's a sterling silver with an amethyst Abbey willow roots. Abbey willow root spiral goddess. It's sterling silver, 2 1/4 inches. I'll start it at 50. It's that is an look. She's sterling silver amethyst ball bead in there. Oh, and look at the back. Look, it's reversible. It kind of looks like it's cool. That's the back. There's the bail. It's 2 1/4 inch. It's an Abbey willow root. I think I said right. Yeah, willow root. Abbey willow root piece is the designer. It's still available on a website. I forget exactly how much it is. It's more money than what I'm offering it at. It's sterling. It's got a good weight to it, too. It's not real light. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get it. There we go. Abbey willow root spiral goddess. It's a moon goddess. See the crescent over the tree? Triple moon goddess. This one's not a triple moon goddess, so I think it's a single moon goddess. I don't know much about that because I'm not pagan, but it's cool. Okay, I think it's a beautiful piece nonetheless. I don't know if this is pagan or not, but I grabbed it because it came with something that I bought. I can't remember where I got it, but we'll pass on. I think it's pretty cool. I'll sew her some other day or time. Let's see what else Santa has. I have some. I showed those last week. I don't know if I'll show them again. This is actually an Art Deco dress clip. It could be 2 dress clips or 1 brooch. They call them diamondette, something like that back in the day. Let me find it. These rhinestones. They're actually they look paste to me. I don't know. They're rhinestones. It's Art Deco, and the measurements on the Art Deco duet. It's called a duet. Okay, it is 2 3/4 inches. Each clip is 1 1/4 inch. Let me show you how it comes open. Look at the back. It's marked patent pending all over. You see the springs in there as well. So it rolls open here. You don't even have to take that off to open it, but I will. Like that. And then you pull on this end, and each one will come out, okay, like this. So you have a dress clip, or a shoe clip, probably, if you wanted it to be. And they all appear to be original stones in there. All right, I put this back in here. That's how they go. It goes back in. You have to make sure this piece is rolled back or it won't fit. So you slide it in here and you close it like that. And then you roll it over there. So it's cool. It's a duet. It's a vintage art. It's an art deco. This actually could be ranging into antique depending exactly when it's made. But it's an art deco duet with 2 dress clips that are 1 1/4 inch each. Now the entire piece is 2 3/4 inches across. It has all the stones. They appear to be original to me. See the springs. This is a well-made one. They break easy sometimes. This one's nice. This one's well made. And I started at 40. It's pretty sturdy with the springs and everything in there. Both come out and you can have a dress clip on each side, or you can really do it as dress clips, or you can have one brooch, which is called a duet. That's D-U-E-T-T-E. See, the dress clip will be that way. They're 1 1/4 inch each, like this. Each, see where they come apart. It's cool. It's a duet. This one only, it has patent pending on it. I didn't see any other markings on it. Look, if you take it out, I don't know. I'm going to make sure it doesn't say anything else. There's 1 dress clip. There's 2 dress clip. Okay, you have patent pending on this piece in several places. That's what it hooks into. Look, isn't that kind of cool? That's that. And then you have the dress clips are right here. And these have a patent on that clip. They're the first one I ever seen with spring in it. I mean, I'm sure other ones have had it, but that's the first one I've ever seen. I'm going to put it back together real quick. Carefully. Yeah, you got to make sure that part's rolled back or won't shut. I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't shut earlier. And I had the roll part was not closed. Okay, there's that. All right, and now it's put back together. And we'll pass on it. Let me see if I have anything else to offer here that I haven't offered. And I mean, the trays are things you've seen before. If it's somebody that has, if it's something in particular you'd like to see, you can ask me. Oh, I have pearls. I didn't offer these. These aren't quite as expensive as the other one. The other one's it's a pretty nice piece. These are nice as well. I have white pearls. These are all freshwater pearls. These white ones, they all have sterling clasp on them. These are marked 925. It does have a pearl clasp. They're 7mm pearls. And there's peacock pearls too, like the purple black. This one measures a total length 7mm on the pearls. It's 18 inches. It's strung and knotted in between, and it does have a pearl clasp that's sterling. Okay, these ones start at 40. These ones, look how beautiful those are. These have a sterling clasp as well, and then I have these big, giant silver ones. Look at those. Okay, so those ones start at 40 if anybody would be interested. The next ones are the black purple peacock, are the same size and length actually. Those ones are white. They're nearly round. We'd call them Baroque because they're not completely round. But they're pretty round actually. If those ones are 18 inches. I have these ones are 18 inches as well. I'm going to pass on these ones, I think. They're sterling silver pearl clasp with 7mm pearls that are strung and knotted in between. They're pretty round. I don't think they're completely. Well, they are pretty round. I don't know. These ones look round to me. These are the same type of thing. I'll pass on those. These ones start at 50. These ones are, wait, let me pass. Oh, God. These ones start at 50. These are the same size. These are 7mm. They are purple peacock pearls, like a purplish, blackish blue. And they're strung and knotted in between. And you do have a pearl clasp that's sterling on it. These are 18 inches. They're beautiful pearls. They are freshwater. Be nice fair Tahitian. They'd be a lot more money. 7 millimeters. These silver ones are humongous. 10 millimeter on the start silver ones. So these ones are 7. Look how pretty they are. They're not as easy to find, actually. But they're definitely not Tahitian, but they're beautiful. We'll pass on them. Okay, now the big ones, these are huge. Look how big these are. Hold on, let me pick that up. Those are the silver ones. They're 10 millimeters, okay? The silver ones are 10 millimeters, and she said these are from like 20 years ago. I have to measure them. I thought. These ones are 20 inches. And they're 10 millimeter pearls. They're heavy. They have a good weight to them. They're freshwater cultured, okay? They're 20 inches. These ones start at 50 as well. They are silver. These are like 10 millimeters each. And they're pretty round. I don't think they're completely round. They do have freshwater pearls that are completely round, by the way. They're not always just Tahitian or Akoya if they're completely round. These ones are pretty close, and so are these ones. Those ones are pretty round as well, and so are the white ones, really. But this is a beautiful necklace, actually. It's 20 inches, and it does have a sterling clasp on it. And they are strung and knotted in between pretty tightly. I think they're strung well. Okay, so Susan's in at 50. Thank you. If anybody else is interested, you're welcome to come in. If not, I'll call them in just a minute. Look, these ones are nice, aren't they? Different. Did I wonder if there's a... Okay, doesn't matter. They're nice. They're nice. They're nice, actually. All right, I'm going to call them in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These are sold to Susan for 50. Congrats. They're heavy. And listen to what they sound like. I think those were freshwater. Hey, she'll kill me. No. She would have told me if they weren't. Okay, so silver freshwater pearls. Congrats. All right, what else do I have on here I didn't offer? What I have left, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome, is I didn't sell these, so some of these things are repeats. I didn't offer the Sarda rings. Look at this one, wait. This is Charles and Colvard moissanite. I do some, look at that, look how that shines. I do some details on them. They're considered a leader in selling moissanite, okay, and they were the first company that offered lab created moissanite. It's Charles and Colvard. That's Colvard. I don't know how many carats of moissanite this is, but moissanite test up in the diamond area. Okay, they'll be around. I'll have them for a little bit. This is a size 9 Charles and Colvard moissanite. If you don't know who they are, you might want to look them up. On their website, they primarily sell gold. This is a sterling silver ring. And I don't know how many carats of moissanite we have. It has probably about 3, I would guess, at least. That's pretty big. This is called the, let me look it up because I have details on it. Can you see that? Am I pushing it off? Okay. I'll make it large so you can see it better. Charles and Colvard Forever One sterling silver moissanite ring. This is a beautiful piece. You know, test up towards diamond. Not diamonds. Like I said, they're known for selling moissanite. Their moissanite that are in 14 karat gold go for thousands of dollars. The sterling doesn't go for quite as much, but it's still, there's this one make of this is still pretty pricey. I have it priced lower. There's the gallery in the back. It's signed CNC 925. That's Charles and Colvard. The Last Supper ring sold. I sold it to my daughter for not Eva, another one. This one is sterling silver. It's gold high. All right, size. It's a size 8. Did I say 9? This is a size 8. Charles and Colvard moissanite. I'm gonna start it. This is at $2.18, which is a good price for it if you want to go price it something similar to this. It's I don't know how many carats of moissanite. At least I'd say 3. Let me enlarge it. See how beautiful that is. They sell a lot of moissanite. I think it's mainly what they sell. And there's the 925, and you flip it around, and it is CNC. Sorry about that hang now for Charles and Colvard. They're considered a leader in selling moissanite. And the first to sell lab created. I'm assuming this is lab created, okay? And it is beautiful. It's a beautiful ring. Somebody could pass this off as diamond, probably. Obviously, if it was diamond, it would be worth a lot more. And it probably would be in gold. But this one's in sterling. They have it sold in... They sell in sterling, platinum, and gold. They sell in different... How many carats do you think the middle stone is? I don't know how many carats it is. Let me see if I was told how many carats it is. Give me a minute. Let me put it on that finger and let me come back. Because the person I'm selling it for may have told me this is their personal ring. Give me a second. Because I don't know how many carats it is. But I know I did price comps in like around $2.99. They were going for used on eBay, one similar to that. I don't have the carats. But anyways, it's a size 8, and I don't know how many carats it is. I'm sorry, I don't have that, but it's beautiful. It is moissanite. Okay, I think it's going to be a pass. The swirl is nice, isn't it? Look how it goes all the way around it. Like you swerp from down there and go up and around. It's a nice ring. All right, I'm gonna pass on it. If anybody comes on and you're interested, email me. I mean, starting bid's fine on that. If you want to check it out after the fact too. Moissanites, you have to. It's a beautiful stone, actually. All right, I had a Last Supper one with moissanite on it. Not that big. They were all small. And mine was missing one moissanite, but we'll pass on it. My daughter wanted it for my oldest daughter for her dad. She actually bought it off me for a little bit. I didn't sell it for much, but all right. Am I done? What else do I have? I feel like I showed everything. I didn't show this is actually, or those pearls. Look, this back here is actually Virgo Camille, which is the Blessed Mother. This is sterling. And this is also like from Doreen. I don't know if it's from Italy or where, but look, it has the tube hinge and the C-class from the Victorian era as well, you see. Here's the C-class. Let me stand up. Get myself, like, my back's hurting from sitting. There's the C, and okay, I'll show those. So it's from the Victorian era, and it is actually called the Virgo, not Virgin. It's for the Blessed Mother, is what I read. It's the Virgo Camille pin, Carmeli. It's the Blessed Virgin Mother. It's a little over 1.5 inch. That starts at 32 if anybody's interested. Here, I'll get up. I don't really know where it's made, actually, but there's the back. It's definitely sterling. It does have the tube hinge and a C clasp, so it's from that time period, to Victorian time period. I have no, look at the picture close. All right, I just wanted to show it. Here's the back. Look at the back close, if anybody wants to see. Look. Okay, tube hinge and a C-clasp. All right, I'm sorry I'm shaking around. I'm moving the camera. That's what's happening. I'm going to pass on it. Okay, so the stud earrings are 925. They are sterling. And let me give you details on this. Let me get to it. They're enough to pearls, so let me go back. Pearl earrings. I did everything in the same area. White, 7 millimeters. Okay. Wait, that's wrong. That's wrong. I have to get to the earrings. 10 millimeter sterling silver studs. These start at 30. Let me show them. They are 10 millimeters. They're sterling. Here. There's the sterling backings as well. These are 10 millimeter pearl earrings. Look how big they are. They have sterling backings. Let me show you what they look like. I got some acid on my fingernail today. I forgot to put gloves on. Okay. Those are 10 millimeters. And they're nearly round. And the luster is really beautiful on them. I feel like. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry. I should hang them up or no? I don't think I'm not going to. I said I'm not going to waste my time. I didn't mean that rude. I just wanted to show them. I think I could show them in my hands. All right, we'll pass on them. I think that's it. Is there anything else back here anybody wants to see? What didn't I offer? I have little perfume bottles. I didn't offer those. Is anybody into the perfume? I do have collectors. I don't know if they're here. They're not real expensive. These are, you're welcome, designer perfume bottles right here. I have Kate Spade. I have Oscar de la Renta, which is the original formula. I have Norel, and I can offer them. I did my comps, and I tried to place them a little bit under. Carolyn Herrera, Good Girl. These are all mini bottles. The mini travel shoe. Look how cute this is. She said some of the evaporation's natural. These are all designer perfumes. That one right there is look how cute it is. That one right there is the Carolyn Herrera Good Girl 0.24 ounce mini travel high heel. It's glass, and this part back here, these are, isn't it cute? I don't know how you open it. This is a mini travel one. This one is I'll just say 20. This one starts at 20. You do have the Good Girl? I don't. I'm limited on my perfume. This is a little mini travel one. Look how cute that is. It's a stiletto. There is a little perfume out of it. That's adorable. Is it a big shoe like that? I guess it is, isn't it? This one's a miniature. This is like 5 inches probably. It's 0.24 ounces. Yes, I can show that. Let me show the perfumes real quick. There's nobody interested in these. Am I wasting my time, ladies? Let me know. I don't want to say that. Somebody might come on after the fact, so I'm going to show them. This is 4 inches, okay? So that one's 20. It does have a little bit of perfume on it. It's natural evaporation, okay? That's the Good Girl. Carolyn Herrera Good Girl perfume. The miniature 0.24 ounces. Adorable, right? Okay, I have that one. And back here, let me just pick these up. That's Kate Spade, Oscar de la Renta, Norel, right there. These are miniature perfume bottles. Oh no. Lanvin. I also have Lanvin. I'm bad at pronouncing things, but Lanvin Eclat de Arpege, I think it's pronounced. And then there's the Mon Guerlain. Okay, these are miniature designer perfumes, all right? All right, guys, all right. They are a starting bid choice if anybody wants any of them. A 15, not the shoe, though. But this one, there's this one. Look, let me enlarge it in case you know designer and you're interested. There's a little bit out of there, but that's what you have there. God, what happened? There's that one. This is the Oscar de la Renta's down there as well. I'll show those in a minute. I'm bad at pronouncing things. That's why I'm picking up. These are all miniatures. So there's that one. It's pretty full. And then there's the Oscar de la Renta as well. That's the original formula, she said. And I guess I was doing them separate. Could do them all together, I guess. Live colorfully. This is Kate Spade, New York. It smells good. That one smells good. And then there's the Nero. Okay, so is there any interest in these? If not, I wanted to show them. I feel like I should show everything that's here. I can show that bracelet, that ring, I mean, in a minute here. Okay, so those are going to be a pass, I think. Somebody might come in and want them. I don't know. I do if people collect them. Oh, right here. Yeah, that is a Sarda ring, and it is actually the, good God, I don't know what I just knocked over. Hopefully not. It was just something of mine, a bust. So the Season of Change ring, which is considered the Tree of Life ring as well. That is, that's this. And it would go this way. I looked it up. It's hammered on the side. See. There's the undergallery. It's finished. It's beautiful, actually. And it is signed in here. Sarda right there. This is a size 9, I think you said, right? I'll bring it back. So, Season of Life, Season of Change ring, and they also call it the Tree of Life. It's a size 8. Wait, it's a little smaller than that? It's a little smaller than a size 8, actually. Look. 7 3/4. And that one, this one I was starting at 60. It's right above a size 8. Look, I thought it. Wait, it's done on a size 8 now that I move it. Let me put it on my finger and tell you how it fits there. I'd say 7 3/4. Okay, because I don't know. Sometimes these things you like. I don't know. There you have it. That's that. Okay, that's that one. The other one I have is a Maube Pearl. That's beautiful, actually. This is bigger. It's heavy. They're both pretty heavy. They both have, sorry about that. They both have a decent weight to them. It's well made. Everything's closed. What I mean by it's soldered. Everything's well soldered. Yeah, that's the size of that. This one here is a size 9. I didn't offer this. Let me offer it. This one is a size 9. Maybe somebody will want it that comes on later. If not here now. Again, this is a Sarda ring. It is a Maube, a white Maube pearl. Freshwater culture pearl. There's the details on the side. It's beautiful. The undergallery again is, it's signed Sarda over here in 925. Again, it is it's finished. It's beautiful. Everything is soldered closed. You know, some rings it's not. This is a beautiful ring. This one's, yeah, I can't see. This is a size 9, and my fingers swelled so much I could wear it there if I'm not swollen, but I can't even. So I'd have to do middle finger, and I don't wear middle fingers. I mean, it's not mine, but so I'm not keeping it anyways. I'm sewing it. But it is a size 9, and it's a Maube style pearl. A Maube pearl. This one starts at 80. This one is, it's beautiful. It's a nice size pearl too. And it's Sarda. Again, all the details I gave earlier about it being handmade jewelry. I master silversmiths, made in Bali, Indonesia. And it's beautiful. Look at the details. Let me enlarge it for you. Look at it. Even the silver is beautiful. The color of it. There's the under gallery there, and then it's signed Sarda 925 right there. It's just beautiful. Their jewelry is very beautiful. It's pricey jewelry. It's beautiful. They do get discounts on their website sometimes. This one I did price. They didn't have exactly the same one, and I was under what they did have. But there's that. That's what's there. There is more stuff, but it's stuff you guys have seen. So we'll pass on that as well. It's a beautiful ring. If anybody comes in after the fact, they can have that. I have a humongous ring here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm probably going to eat it. I've been trying to sell that for a long time. This is a manly one. Look, it's an amazing ring. That's a piece of... it's a piece of turquoise. It's cool. I don't know. I've had that for a while. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So I do have one more pair of earrings that I know I didn't show. Yeah, I'm going to eat that ring. I'm going to be buried with it. No, maybe I'll gift it to someone if I find someone to date. I don't know about that. These are actually Michael Slim, a Navajo artist. I didn't offer that. I offered these last week. Do you guys, ladies, remember these? Do you remember these things? I thought they were cool, so I brought them back. I don't know. I wanted to highlight what I was trying, doing like the unique antique type thing, trying to do something a little bit different, which there's nothing wrong with. And I think I had a decent amount of jewelry. I could always pull more out as well, but most of it's going to be repeats. So this is, these earrings are signed, they are Michael Slim. These are Navajo. They're signed back here. Like you see some M Slim. Hold on. What's going on? M Slim. Can you see that? Yeah, M Slim sterling copper. What that means is these are a combination of sterling silver and copper. Copper is the middle part. I'm going to hang them in the center here, and you're going to see both pairs of earrings. I don't think it's that big of a deal. These are pretty lightweight. They are over 10 years old. The lady I'm selling these for had contact with him when she bought these. It's been like 10 years ago. So it's copper, kind of mosaic looking. You see how it's made in the middle? That's copper in the middle. And sterling on the rest of the earrings. Sterling wires. Those are falling. Not funny. Nothing broke. Guys, the consigners are going to kill me. You're dropping my jewelry. What's wrong with you? Hold on a minute. This one got kind of twisted. Wow. I must be getting tired. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. These earrings here are so heavy. I think that's what did it. But I got them steadied now. So those are Michael Slim, Navajo artist, silversmith, Native American Navajo. He's been in business for 30 plus years. These are at least 10 years old. 1.5 inch. They start at 38. That is for the earrings in the center, obviously. Right here. Copper in the center. And these are wires. As you can see, they're sterling. And both of them are signed M Slim sterling copper. He has copper on there because it's sterling and copper. It's how they mark it. Like when they put gold on with something, they will put 14K and the sterling mark. But these are copper and sterling. Okay, that's those. Well, I've dwindled down to 19 people. People are fading. It's getting late. It's Friday night. So, how's everybody doing? I'm tired. I'm getting tired. All right, that's that. I've showed everything. If there's anything anybody wants to see back here, you may ask me. So the Michael Slim, M Slim, they're signed. A cool last name, right? Slim. He's actually a Navajo silversmith. He's at the casino. Did he win? We'll pass. Anybody wants the dichroic glass are $40. Sterling and amazing dichroic. Look at that. These are lever back sterling, and they are a drop of 3.5 inches. I don't know. Here, let's just offer them. I don't have much more unless I pull out of my own jewelry box, guys. I could pull a couple things, but or I could pull trays up, but that's the end of the month, so stuff's going to come really cheap. These are sterling. They are a lever back. They're signed 925. That pin right there, Okay, that one's really pricey. She wants an insane amount. That's why it was hidden. I mean, because I wasn't going to offer it. She wants it back. But I can tell you what she wants for it, which she kind of wants it back. Okay, or you talk about the one laying there with the some kind of opal or something in the center that I don't know what it is. That was sent to me by accident. I was just trying to keep it in the same place. All right, I can show it though. So these ones are, I'll pass on them. It's okay. I've never went to the casino and really gambled. I went with like my work one time, but I didn't gamble. This one here, look how beautiful this is. Those are seed pearls and sterling. You see the seed pearls here? Look at the back of it. That is a tube hinge back there. This is a Victorian piece. And the C clasp. And it's deliberately curved like that. And I can't offer it for what she said. She wants this back, okay? Unless you really want it, then I can give you a price. Now, I don't know what the stone is in the center. I don't know what that is. You see it? Could that be like a fire agate? I don't know, okay? But these here are seed pearls, and it's sterling, and it's Victorian. It's beautiful, actually. And that's the back. It got dropped in a box set. It's kind of stuff happens occasionally. She told me she sent it by mistake. And I don't know, if anybody really, really wants it, say you really, really want it, and I'll tell you how much. Besides that, I'm not going to offer it. It's the highest price thing I would have asked for tonight, even higher than the 300. Okay, so I didn't sell a lot of jewelry, and I got to roll it on and figure out what we're going to do with some of it. My stuff, some of it, I didn't have much. Some of that will be coming the end of the month. This is really pricey. It's definitely looks like a one-of-a-kind type thing, and it was sent to me by mistake. I don't know how that happened, but that's when she saw it in a video. She's like, oh my God, I didn't mean to send that. I'm sorry, I had it there because I was trying not to mix it up. I have consignment jewelry for 4 people here right now. So I have to keep everything together or I'll mess it up, you know. I do have this. This is cute. It's a little lampwork bead necklace, and I can offer this if anybody's interested. Let me hang the pearls on with that stuff. Okay, so this is it's silver tone. It's not sterling findings back here, but you have a toggle clasp. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? Look. And these little wedding cake beads. They call them lampwork beads. I think it's really cute. It's raining here and it sounds fabulous. Sounds like Anna needs to get something to eat and maybe watch a little bit of it. Oh, for God's sake, I thought I did price this. I need a second. It's a like 1980s. She told me she knew the lady that made it. Let me find it. I did the flower powers. I did the perfumes. I want to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. The tattoo bracelets I didn't do. The lampwork bead necklace starts at $38. Said it's from around the 1980s. And it is actually, yeah, you're welcome. I don't, I mean, I could offer it, but it's a very high price. I base, you know, it's 17 to 19 inches on this. This is 17 and 19. It's strung and knotted on pink silk, and the beads are adorable on it. Look, you have these like little fans. See the little like flowers on there, and then you have the beads of the flowers. It's a toggle clasp, and it is actually silver. This is not sterling. It's cute though. Look how cute that is. It's a flower piece on the end, and then you have a flower there. You see this piece looks like the inside of a flower type thing. What do they call that? The part that's done in the center. More apparent on some flowers than others. Okay. It's cute. I think it's cute. 17. How did I get 17 to 19 inches? That's not right because it doesn't have an extender on it. It's 19 inches. I don't know how I got that. All right, Susan's in at 38. I'm going to have to careful. I'm going to leave this on the bust, okay? I'm going to call it till I ain't see anybody else in. It's cute, isn't it? White and green and lamp work. Said the lady would make, it was around 1980s with this. In the 80s, she said. I'm going to call it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to leave it on the bust, but I will write it on your envelope. That is the, I'm going to call it a wedding cake bead necklace. That's what it looks like to me. Thank you. All right. I feel like I should have went shopping now because I'm spent. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to see anything that you're welcome. Let me put it back here. That I've shown over the last weeks. I mean, it would be repeat, like, stuff lower. I didn't go shopping. I'm delivering waiting until the end of the month, so I think that's okay. I wanted to wait until I could sell more stuff, and then go, so it didn't build up to a point of, like, an explosion, like, type thing. Because when I'm on Tuesday, I'm going to offer a lot of jewelry. That day, I should sell, I don't know, a lot. I do have these little bracelets too. These are not the Ed Hardy ones, but these are tattoo bracelets, they call them. If anybody into that type of thing. Like peace, love, and hope. There are different ones. Let me show you the ones that are here. Okay, there's this one. Here, we'll put them on a pedestal and make them fancy. We have peace, hope. There's that. Okay, there's 3 of them, actually, different ones. And then there's this one, it's love, life, and luck. They're not the Ed Hardy ones. They're cool. They're unsigned. There's a tag in that one. I don't know how old these are. I have no idea. I've seen, like, the stickers before. You know how they look like Ed Hardy. She said they're not. I don't know if Ed Hardy's marked or not. I think Ed Hardy may not have these crystal pieces in it, is what she said. But there's that one and that one. I think they're cute. Let me see what I have done for them if anybody's interested. This one is, these are kind of cool, actually. Looks like something Eva would really like. Would she wear it? I don't know. I don't know. Here, 15. This one be 15. It's that's what it is. It's cute. I think it's cute. Hearts. Oh, and it measures. Guess I should tell you how big it is. It's like around 2 3/4 inches, I think. 2 1/2 inch on this one. Like from hair to hair. I don't know who the makers are on these. I do remember these. I don't know if they're still made or not, but they're a little bit over 2 1/2 inches on that one. Am I too close to that? Is anybody interested in these? I can bring them back another day. Let's pass on it. These ones start at 20, okay? Here, I'll just put them in. That way if somebody comes in after the fact, they can contact me, okay? I have a pink one and I have a black one. They're 2 3/4 inches across and 1 3/4 inch this way. And that's what you have. Somebody might come in after the fact and like them for themselves or their daughter or something or granddaughter and maybe want them, so I will offer them since that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Love, life, luck, cool, pink. These remind me of the 1980s type thing. Do you remember? I remember that. So I have these 2 that are starting bid 20 each. If anybody comes in and is interested, they're 2 3/4 inches this way and 1 1/2 up and down. But I'll pass on them. Okay, I think I offered everything that I have before me. And then I've repeats. So I'm down to 16 people. And I've only been on 2.5 hours, but I'm done with everything. I mean, there are repeat things I could pull out, but I don't know. There's not a lot of people here. If I knew of something in particular you're looking for, you could ask me. If not, I'm probably going to roll. I mean, leave, not roll. Literally roll into the kitchen. Because I don't have much more here. It was a short show today, but that's okay. Tuesday will not be. I will be on a long time. And share me if you don't mind, like, tell people to come watch the end of the month sale. I think they'll like it. I will be selling things quick and as much as I can sell possibly within those 5 hours. And I'll be bringing a large variety of different types of stuff. Stuff you haven't seen in a long time either. It'll be costume, stone and sterling. Different time periods. I don't know if there will be any antique. Probably not. I might have a couple Art Deco pieces that are sitting back there. But, all right, guys, I'm going to go. I appreciate you being here with me. Thank you for your time and your purchases. I appreciate it. And I will, I'm going to be working on getting, like, a unique, some mysterious type things. I don't know. I probably will be back on Tuesday, definitely, then Friday next week, okay? All right, thanks for being here, guys. If anybody sees anything they want that I showed, you can contact me. That's for any sale in the past as well, okay? If you know it hasn't sold and you saw it, you can ask me, okay? You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Shell, White Feather, Susan, everybody who's still here. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna go eat. I'm hungry, and I mean, and I offered everything here. So if you come in and you see it after the fact, ask me, okay? And there's no problem. I can sell it at the starting price, okay? Except for that flower that like I said, she accidentally sent that. All right, thank you guys. I'll talk to you later. All right, you're welcome. Thank you, Susan, everybody for being here. Bye.